Hello and welcome. We have to be honest, it's not a very pleasant night for football. The rain has been coming down heavily in advance of this game. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is live action from the Carabao Cup. It's Burton Albion, and they face Northampton Town.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. But if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious approach because unless their wing-backs can get into more advanced areas, I'm not sure where the attacking width will come from.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield, but will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the match begins. Just cutting off the supply. And now passing it through. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
One 1-0 then. Fisher on the ball. They couldn't maintain possession. And what can they do to stop him running at them? It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the keeper has possession of it. Fisher on the ball. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. A bit sloppy in possession. Far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Morris. Promising position, this. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. But it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. We're getting the ball forward. Fisher. Can he take advantage? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And he's through here. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And the cross is very much on. Morris. Tremendous block. And space here on the flank. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Might really be able to trouble them here. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, not the best clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Fisher on the ball. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Can he put it in? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's usually so clever around the edge of the box, but today he just hasn't shown that. As the touch map shows us, he hasn't had enough touches in those key areas.
And the match begins. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Outfoxing the defender. A glorious chance. And that is defending of the highest order. On to Bruno. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Northampton Town up against Coventry City.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that
opportunity
stadium.
here, Stuart. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. This is Bruno. Is it going to be? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Robbed them. Bruno. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, no card, but I think he can consider himself suitably warned. And the substitution will occur now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. They need to get bodies back. Fruitful looking attack. They might be able to get in now. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
And they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. And now the delivery. Well, it has come to nothing. Cuts it back. Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Bruno. Crossing opportunity. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Using his physical strength to shield it. And the cross into the middle. Foiling them effectively. Promising possession, this. A really top-notch piece of defending. Now a decent position. Surely. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
A chance to whip it in. Nesbitt. It looks promising. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, he thought he might have got away with it, but the referee rightly going back and brandishing the yellow card. He's driven in the corner. Terrific block. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Promising looking attack. Played into the box. Well, he's given it away. This is Bruno. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Well, visionary passing. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Opportunity here. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.